Seems like a good time to get back to that story you asked for, brother. One summer, a local laird of renowned eccentricity chose to sequester himself with a small coterie of kinsmen and followers. The aim of their woodland retreat was to achieve enlightenment through study and discipline. They took oaths to brook no distractions until they became wise men.
Distractions?
Aye, women, drink, mostly women.
No more for now. Focus.
New items! You bring the materials, I do the forging.
Can't believe we missed this.
Wanna talk for a spell? Right. Business time. Oh, heading off already? Got time to chat?
Something else I recall. All about that Greek play I mentioned, if you won't take offence to the critique. As a work of performance, it consisted almost entirely of watching people give speeches and receive terrible news. Might have been nice to see more events dramatised instead of described.
It is Greek tradition for a story to unfold in a single time and place uninterrupted. It is more clear.
If you say. Look! Tracks from the olfactorily gifted hound. Seems we're on the right path.
Helka! Heal! Must be something she needs to show us.
More paw prints.
Little slobber balls, quite the tracker. That wisp is replicating! More of Helka's tracks. I dare say she's got as skilled a nose for hunting as you, brother.
Hers is superior. The eyes can lie. The nose cannot.
Jealous?
No.
Helka! Wait! Don't know what I expected. More of Helka's tracks.
The Alpha!
Impressive!
What do you want us to see, Helsa? Guess we'll find out. The flare. That must be Birgir. She must want us to rescue him. Didn't think you'd be one to mount a rescue mission.
He saved our lives. We are indebted.
Ah, yes, you big softy. Should be easy to find Birgir from up here.
The others were frightened of this place. We should be cautious.
On that note...
Dragon! You all right?
Yes. You?
Yes.
Well, he seemed angry. What do you suppose that means?
We are going the right way.
Wait. I know where we are. This used to be one of the most thriving settlements in the realm.
What became of it?
I don't know. It's been lifetimes since I've been here.
Birgir's still alive!
Not for long if that dragon has its way.
It will not.
Do you see what I'm seeing?
A bolt of... But... frozen.
Like the one made in my fight with Thor.
But why would there be one just like it here in Vanaheim?
Behind you! The dragon hasn't forgotten about us.
How flattering.
Left flank!
There. What have you heard of the catastrophe that befell this place?
This is the first I've seen. How can this be? So many lives would have been lost. Maybe there are answers there in the crater.
Perhaps.
behind you! Watch out!
This ravine is far too big to cross. We'll need to find another path to reach Birger.
Dragon!
Nasty hit! You alright, brother? Behind you!
Behind you, Kratos!
The whirlwinds. Those aren't natural.
They are a bit odd. What would you have us do about them?
We could return at night. Evening air has a way of changing things.
Arrows should slow her down. Isn't that interesting?
What is it?
Haven't a clue. Hence the interest. Still, crystals are valuable. Perhaps we'll find a use for it.
Sisters and brothers.
Behind you! Arrow and strike! You know how this goes, brother.
Who were they?
Vanir priests and priestesses.
Like your friend by the river.
No. These occultists resorted to Seidr magic to fight back against the Aesir. Had I been present, I could have warned them of its dangers.
You could not have stopped them.
Perhaps not. But we can end their suffering now.
Another one already? Great!
Why exactly do you keep popping up, little one? Does your boss have you spying on us?
No, that wasn't our intention. You must believe me, I am here solely to serve as a guide, but only if you want. It's standard procedure.
Well, you can rest easy. We'll get these back to Ratatoska.
Thank you. And again, sorry if I offended you. I promise I'll be more helpful next time.
Jumpy little fella, huh?
Careful, dragon.
Watch your left! On your right!
That wildebeest is dying. We must stop the wisp from feeding on it.
We will stop it.
That's not a Vanaheim.
Another to the left!
Speak.
The day this valley was destroyed, my spirit heard
What?
every.
You're...
This Spectre may be able to tell us what happened in this valley, brother.
Your wife wielded that axe in the past, didn't she? Perhaps she was here.
It means nothing. We do not know that Faye was here.
True, but that frozen bolt tells an unfinished story. If we want to know what really happened here, we need to know what that spirit remembers.
Then we go.
Up there, an eventide altar, in case we need to move the sun.
It summons forward! That's the way!
Left side, brother!
Dragons. Brutal. Territorial. Never liked them.
Here I thought you were the witch of the woods, mother to all living things.
Yes. We love some children more than others.
That's frost in my neck stump.
Nicely done.
What was that about? Maybe that journal he dropped could tell us more.
Lies.
Written by Virga. Perhaps that's who this fella has it out for.
Nowhere to go now.
Fire, Kratos! It will pass!
Burger.
Another one of those mysterious crystals.
Stop squirming.
You did it, Master Kratos! A spectacular job! Keep it up and you'll become an expert in no time.
I can't tell if he was patronizing or if that was just plain sad.
Both.
Over here. Many thanks.
We could say the same. You near...
I am so...
You had a war.
I'm sorry.
We do.
How did you manage to survive that fall?
I rolled. Talk later.
Hey, feed him, would you? He won't follow me back while he's hangry like this. That's right. We got more food at home. Come on.
I have to say, quite a nice change of pace helping these stags get home. For a moment, I was worried we'd have to kill them.
Yes.
You had a plan to kill it if it had attacked, didn't you?
Yes.
I no longer need this. I hope we see each other again.
And under different circumstances, one hopes.
Now that he's safe, we may leave. But it seems there's much to be done in this crater, if you wish... explore.
No doubt about it. It's like a frozen lightning bolt in Midgard.
Yet I have never been here. Curious.
That's another raven sent to the Tree of the Dead. Perhaps we should check up on it, hmm?
I look forward to exploring Alfheim and not having to fight elves.
Oh? What makes you think that's an option?
They've united, haven't they? What possible reason would they have to attack us?
Sorry to say, but there are still plenty of elves out in the Barrens eager for conflict.
But why? Freyr united them. They fought together at Ragnarok.
For those who have spent their lives in combat, peace is not always an option.
Good thing we didn't miss this.
What you need? Oh, it's real good for wood. Better for bone. Oh, what can I do for a goddess? Just when I thought you couldn't get more godly. This here's the fun part. Oh, yeah. Seen one of these before.
Wait a bloody moment. Is that...
Thor's hammer. And his daughter.
I'll make you proud, Dad.
Well, good for her.
Gulon in Alfheim?
And sled trained by the looks of it. Most unusual.
I've never seen such obedience in Gulon. There is some kind of magic at work here.
Regardless, it should make desert travel downright pleasant. Were it not for a brutal sandstorm. Any particular direction to find your wounded animal? Or are we just enjoying the weather?
How do you hope to find anything in all this?
Perhaps we find a cave first to catch our bearings?
Look there! An entrance to the caves!
This cave extends underneath the desert.
Aye. A refuge for the Dark Elves by the looks of it. One of the few remaining now that they're barred from the temple. Perhaps we'll find Atreus' wounded animal down here.
Lead the way, Kratos. I trust you to not get us lost underground. Poor elves, blinded by hate, lashing out at everything and everyone for their fate.
They will not listen to reason. Combat is unavoidable.
Oh, trust me, I know. Still, I wish it were not the case. This creature Atreus heard, why wait until now to free it?
It was not a priority.
We were too busy attempting to stave off Ragnarok to indulge in any desert dalliances.
Shame. I imagine Atreus would have enjoyed a quest to free an injured animal.
He would have.
I'm sorry. I didn't mean to twist the knife.
You did not. Atreus has chosen his path. I trust him to be safe.
Behind you, watch out! Cover! The wee bastard's about to explode!
I wish I had your confidence with my own son when he was Atreus' age. Baldur craved adventure, but with the words of the Norns repeating in my head.
Your worry consumed you, as my rage once did to me.
You overcame it, eventually.
Thanks to Atreus. And his mother.
Yes. Perhaps if Odin had loved his children as much as he loved using them, both would still be with us.
Nasty hit! You alright, brother? Nicely done.
From behind! Incoming!
Atreus reminds me more of Freyr in his youth than of Baldur. His sensitivity, his compulsion to help any and all in need.
That is his mother's influence. Despite all attempts to train him otherwise, Atreus was eager to help lost spirits or run errands for the dwarves during our travels together.
Faye's influence runs deeper than that. Why do you think you're the one assaulting a cave full of hostile dark elves to save a wounded creature? behind you, Kratos! See that explosive? Setting it off could help.
Excursions like this once served as training for Atreus, or an excuse to gather resources while testing his abilities. But I made him a promise. His voice as my guide.
And his voice told you to come out here?
He would approve. Strange that means more to me now than it did before he left.
You've said it yourself. Atreus takes after his mother. His approval is her approval. Gufa. I haven't seen one since I was a child.
Great Gefyun's ghost! That's the largest bloody half-goof I've ever laid eyes on.
That howling sounds familiar.
It's the Song of the Sands. They don't normally sing like this underground.
That must be the cause of the storm.
Aye. Judging by all this hive matter weighing it down, it's been trapped here for dozens of winters.
There must be a way to cut it loose.
I'd wager that there's nothing here a well-placed throw of the axe can't solve.
That helped.
We've cut it loose, but it can't seem to escape.
Much of the hive matter is gone. We can free it from the surface now.
How in the realms did they capture such a large one?
Half-goofers are known to burrow, so I'd hesitate to place full blame on our dark elf friends.
Even though it's bound by their hive?
Hive matter doesn't belong to the Dark Elves, any more than the light belongs to the Light Elves. It's just another of Alfheim's natural resources. One the elves have used since the time of their ancestors. And while the Light Elves seem keen to banish the hive over on their side, the Dark Elves make effective use of it out here in the Barrens.
But if this is true, are we doing more harm than good by destroying this hive?
You wish to leave the creature enslaved.
No. Freyr would have wanted us to do everything in our power to restore this realm. We will
Here! You should be able to cut this part away and free the half-goofa!
Never imagined I'd see a half-goofa fly again. Can't believe the lad missed this.
The storm is gone. The Song of the Sands has returned to Alfheim, albeit somewhat diminished from how I remember it as a child.
Atreus will be glad to hear it is no longer in pain.
You look forward to telling him.
One day. Yes.
You gave him a gift, allowing him to walk his own path. I know that wasn't easy.
I know you cared for him as well. You have always done right by Atreus.
He is the best of us.
Well, nice to be able to have a real conversation out here for once. Back to my story. The Enlightenment-seeking Laird and his followers swore off women and drink for an entire summer.
Enough talk for now. Be ready.
Face your brother!
Horn. Look here.
So, these are the Valine schematics, eh?
You know of him?
Aye. One of the most gifted dwarven smiths around. Until he developed a conscience, anyhow. Brother, I've been meaning to ask. Your homeland. I'd heard the gods there wielded every flavor of power you could imagine. Lightning, fire, the whole lot.
As did I, for many years.
Oh. Any chance you could recall some of that magic?
No, I have tried.
Magic is bound to the earth. When your homeland died, your powers probably went with it.
Ah. Well, probably for the best. Let the past stay in the past and all that.